What up, y'all? This is Patrick Cloud, and this is the time that me and my friends crashed a car and left it for the homeless.
Such a good man.
Oh no, you'll see towards the end. So what age were we? So it was high school. This is when LA for some reason was throwing clubs for kids under 21. Going back in time, I don't know why that was a thing. Probably shouldn't have been. But yeah, there were some clubs, and there was a famous one in Hollywood that was called Club Access. It was ratchet, definitely ratchet. Smells of sweat and perm.
Corona beer bottles.
For sure.
Heineken.
Back in the times in LA where I didn't even know the city shut down at 2 a.m. because it usually ended in a fight, cops, or a shootout.
Gotcha. So y'all didn't make it to the end.
It was just like, it wasn't until college I was just like, last call, what is that?
Oh, wow.
Y'all, it ends. So we're in high school, have no business being in any types of club. One of my good friends, he decides to borrow his car from his parents, and borrow it's a loose word. It was borrowed unknowingly, right? So we was being reckless. I was driving too, and me and my homie were behind this car, and this car was full of people. So anybody who's ever been to Access, it's on Hollywood Boulevard and is right on the corner. So the line is just like bunch of high school kids just outside waiting to get in. So people use that as an excuse to like pull up and get out, and get in line. So I'm behind them in the left-hand lane. Now driving is my thing. Like my dad gave me the boot camp for driving. So like I'm really good at it. I'm very, very aware. So I saw this happen 2 seconds before it actually happened. We were making a left to park into Access, and you know how you see a car coming up and you're like, they're not slowing down. They're about to try to make this yellow light. Now my friend was 1,000% in the wrong. I saw the car coming. He turned and I said, oh and my friend was just like, what? Boom! Bad, like boom, like luckily nobody in either car was hurt, but it was one of those things where there was fenders and benders and all those car parts all over the thing, and all the teenagers from Access ran up, like World Star type stuff, screaming, man. So we're just like, yo, no, mind you, this is the stolen car, right?
Yeah.
So
no, loosely borrowed,
very loosely borrowed. Not even aware that it was borrowed.
Yeah.
So this whole thing happens. Is right in the intersection. Everybody's like out in the middle of the street, and the other car is just like some older people, and they're just like doing the whole like, oh, stupid kids, and then they have to push their car to the side to do the whole insurance thing.
Yeah.
One of the kids that ran up and was just instigating was just like, yo, that's their fault. Take off. Obviously, between being scared of the accident and, the fact that the car was taken, my friend who was driving, car was smoking, by the way. Smoking.
Like the person whose car is not going to notice this wrecked car.
Smoking.
Yeah.
The car, like people were saying people in the car were having revelations. There was a dude in the backseat was just like, man, last time I was at church, I asked God to, open some door and they hit my door and I couldn't open it. Like it was hectic. It was hectic.
Hey nigga, shut up! What the fuck is this?
Smashes the car. Cars dented in, smoking, pieces everywhere. The other couples, pushing their car to the thing. My friend pulls over, smoking. You just see him take off, and I'm just like, oh shit! I get in my car. We book it. We lose him, and then we're calling him like, oh snap! What do we do? Meet us at the Subway. So we meet, and I mean the sandwich. Sandwich place. This is LA.
Yeah.
Meet up at this random Subway on Hollywood. We're just like, yo, what the hell do we do? this is bad. Not only did y'all flee the scene, like this car is loosely borrowed. Like what we gonna do? So, obviously the smart thing to do would be to just come clean and, say what you did and fess up for your actions. That is not what we did.
Yeah, no, that don't make sense.
We were in high school.
Yeah.
We were scared. We're like, yo, let's ditch the car and report it stolen. So we basically go through this intricate plan. I'm driving, watching for cops. Then he's driving this smoking car. And, if you've ever been to Hollywood, it's right at the edge of a mountain. Like there's basically a mountain that you cross over and then you're in the valley. So we figured the smartest thing to do, since Hollywood has all these crazy parking, let's go up into the Hollywood Hills, find a space that's kind of just like, low key, and just leave it there, and then maybe we can report it stolen. So, also a really bad plan. Very bad plan. So, we go, we find this place, we're talking, we're all scared and stuff like that. I don't know if, oh no, we don't even call the police, right? So we just say, okay, forget it. Let's just go home. I drop them off. He basically goes, puts the keys back, and just goes to sleep, right? The next day, they wake up, the car's gone. Family calls the police, and they report it stolen. Now, here's what's crazy. A couple weeks later, we're just waiting to get caught at some point. Mm-hmm. Apparently, one of the car windows was left cracked. Now, I didn't know that this kind of stuff happened in the Hollywood Hills, but apparently we didn't go that far up because a gang of homeless people came through, somehow got the door open, and spent the night in there. And they basically left McDonald's, there was fish fillet wrappers and fries and stuff like that. They peed in there. They went in there. First of all, even if you're homeless, I wouldn't do those two things in the same spot. You eating sandwiches and peeing on yourself at the same time. This is the life. So the divine intervention part is the cops find it weeks later, and basically based on the evidence, come to the conclusion that some people stole it, joyrided in it, crashed it, peed in it, ate some food. And when that was it, they got the insurance. We were completely left off the hook.
That is.
And we also, supplied a temporary space for some people to use the restroom, eat, and do God knows what else in that car.
So y'all carless, but provided a home for somebody else.
Exactly. Giving back in a weird way.
That's come on, man. Now that's a crash course on life.
That's a crash course. Also, just don't. If any kids watching this, don't do this. Don't steal your parents' cars.
Because had it went the other way, it would have been bad.
Oh,
it would have been bad.
It would have been bad any other way besides the way that it went, and besides us just staying home and not doing it in the first place. So,
gotcha.
Definitely a lesson learned there.
Do you know what type of car this was? Do you remember?
It was some type of SUV.
Like an SUV. Okay.
I don't want to give too much.
Yeah, but some type of SUV.
Because
Yeah. I mean, listen, just because you're older don't mean nothing can't happen. Yeah, I feel you. You don't want to incriminate yourself out here.
It was a big car.
A big car.
It's a big old car.
Okay.
And I'm glad that nobody was hurt. Is
that club still there?
I don't think that's I don't even know if I know access isn't a thing.
Gotcha.
But if it is, it's one of those things that went on the road and they're doing it in Dakota or something like that. I'm not really sure. One of the Dakotas.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you, and I'm glad you are here to tell this story.
Hey, man. Shout out to the homeless.
You are a good man.
Shout out to the homeless that saved us.
All right.
Alright, what comes in the box once you get it, all your retainers. I got 15 of them, so it's going to take me 15 weeks to straighten my teeth. And I only got the top teeth because I need a bottom tooth extracted. But what's cool about Bite, they work with me, so they'll still help me with my top teeth until I get my bottom teeth situated. So I got 15 retainers all in this box. Also, Got some accessories. I got what you put your retainers in, carry around when you take them out to eat, or if you out or whatnot at a restaurant, you on a date, put it in there. And I got some whitening foam to use, whiten my teeth. Also, you got the Hyper Bite, which is really cool, which cuts your time in half. If you use it every day, I think it's just for 5 minutes a day, it'll cut your treatment time in half. It's the only technology that Bite has. It's a technology that only Bite has, which is really cool, which separates them from all the other competition. So I'm excited to use that. And yeah, so today is the day. I'm gonna open this one, see what it looks like. Boom. But I still get the bottom with it, but it's probably just gonna keep it in place where it's at, which is cool. But this is my first tray for the first week of straightening my top teeth. So comes with instructions. Comes with a little sticker that says the wait is over. It is time to bite. I know you can't see it. If it focus, I don't know. This is cool. Let me pop it in. And it fits. Fits perfectly, actually. Yep. And it's comfortable too. But I gotta take it out before I eat or drink anything that's not water. So that's cool. Let me put this in a tray. So if y'all want to start on this journey, just use my code BITEDT.
This is the time I finally went to my shawty's house.